about 2.5 years ago, and Imran Khan was finally arrested, and then he was convicted in a case of treasury. We went to the UN working group of arbitrary detention. We got a unanimous decision from that working group. So this is not Zulfi Bukhari saying it, this is not Imran Khan saying it, or PTI saying it. This is the UN working group of arbitrary detention. They came back with six odd recommendations, run through them briefly: release Imran Khan quickly, immediately give him compensation, put a trial and inquiry upon those who put him into this illegal detention, and then it categorically said that he was put into this illegal detention so he could be kept out of the February elections. Along with that, they said that we will give it 6 months before they release him, otherwise we will make our way to Pakistan, we'll seek permission and come, and we want the Human Rights Council to accompany us and take this matter up. It's been far longer than 6 months. It's been nearly a year since we've had this decision from the UN, but unfortunately the government is just resistant on letting the UN working group come to Pakistan, or the Human Rights Council. I urge all of you to please speak up on this. This is not something which is from a party or from a Pakistani court or anywhere else. This is from the UN. And I urge all the MPs and the democratic voices of the world to Pakistan to allow the UN working group to attend Pakistan and to allow the Human Rights Council to also take this forward. Moving forward after the arbitrary detention, just even before, when Imran Khan came out of power and we lost our government, the primary thing that was used to break down, or try to break down our party and our people, was torture. Let it be physical, let it be mental. At the time when our government fell, we had 13,000 people thrown into prison. Till this day, we have senior leadership from women aging from 70 all the way down to 18, 16. We have a senior former health minister, Yasmin Rashid Saba, who's still in prison. We have a couple of senators that are in prison. Imran Khan's chief of staff at the time was picked up, tortured, on record. Way of functioning was torture. And that's what I want to raise with you today. One particular incident, just before I move forward, is of a senator called Azim Swab. He's a senior senator of our country. He's been senator numerous times, he's been minister numerous times, a man of honor. And I was there because I was and the reason I'm bringing this one up is because this is personal to me, because I was his first point of call when this happened. And because he was very vocal and close to Imran Khan, the way that it was used against him was that he spent one night in some judicial guest house in another province of Pakistan, Balochistan, and a video was made of him and his wife. And when that was sent to his wife on WhatsApp, it was an intimate video, and he called me just in tears saying, I want to commit suicide. So these are the things that our colleagues, our MPs, our senators have faced in order to leave the party and to leave Imran Khan. This senator now, he then did a press conference about it. So this is not just him saying it to me. He did a live press conference, and if you watch that press conference, he had a huge breakdown, because for him it was just unsustainable to have this kind of pressure put onto him, and this kind of humiliation put onto him. At the moment, he's been in prison for the last 4 odd months. When he was in Islamabad prison, and he moved to Atta prison, another city, he had a message sent through to me by his son. He said he told me, because it's my constituency, he said there's 1,000 prisoners in this jail who are sitting in the bare sun. They have no blankets, no pillows, no shelter, nothing covering their heads after the Islamabad protest. This is the one message. He said, forget about me. I've been in prison for 4 months, no conviction, nothing whatsoever, barely appearing in any court to get bail. They're just not allowing him. But his main message was that 1,000 are sitting under the bare sun without any accommodation or prisoner rights or anything of the sort. And this is just one prison. There are many like this across the board. 2 other main examples: Imran Khan himself. Solitary confinement, barely allowed any time out, of his cell. As soon as there comes a large decision-making time between the party or for the country, or where we have to talk to him often, or his legal team needs to get to him, he gets put into complete 24-hour detention. For 20 days at the time when this Islamabad massacre and the protest happened on 26th December, he was on 20-day complete 24-hour lockdown, no exercise, not allowed outside his cell, no communication with the outside world. Not his family, not his lawyers, not his political party. And this has now become a routine every time we need his guidance or every time we need him to make a decision on something. This was a total mental torture for him. Moving forward, his wife was put into house arrest, was, you could say, maybe not use the word poison, but was given inadequate food, which caused massive health issues for her. When she was under house arrest, people thought that it was a normal house arrest, and it should be hunky-dory if house arrest ever is. She went to court and she gave a petition that put me back into jail. You don't see that very often in the world, that take me out of my house, in my room, because the room had large windows and they were closed down with steel plates so no sunlight can come in, and there was no communication with the outside world. So we actually went to court for her to put her in the prison that Imran Khan is in the women's section, which then she served nearly a year into that and had immense health issues on it. Coming further from there, I want to remind everyone that Pakistan is also a part of the Convention Against Torture and Other Cruel, Inhuman, or Degrading Treatment or Punishment. So I think this convention should be upheld, to its truest manner when you sign up for these things. At the same, moving forward.